I'm going to call this particular installment A Tale of Two Junos. Yeah, I know, isn't it cool? Two of them in one place. So let's have a look here. This is, of course, these are both Junos that I basically picked up along the way. And they were both fairly distressed. They've been through a bunch of reconditioning, cleaning and that sort of thing, but at the same time too, you may recall, here's the other one, you may recall what we did. Let's have a look. Because in fact I did this to two of them, and this thing is actually still on, but that doesn't mean we can't open it up because of the Juno's incredible friendliness. Now, I should stress, if you're ever going to open up a Juno-106 or any synth while it's powered, beware. These things will kill you. They'll kill you, literally kill you. That is a high-powered transformer there with line voltage going through it. So, yeah, anyway, that warning aside, here you see I have these reconditioned chips, voice chips in there, and you probably can't hear that, it's coming out of headphones right now. But this is what's going on down there. And then here in the second Juno, which isn't plugged in, you can open this with impunity. Let's see, once again, there they are. Now, both of these Junos have the original soldered in battery. And that's something I'm actually going to fix on them because, it's amazing the original battery is still held in memory. And this is like, what, this is 2010 right now when I'm making this video. And these are 1980, what, 84 synthesizers. So, not bad, Roland. Not bad. That's like 25 years, 26 years. They've been working on the same battery. It just goes to show you how well designed these are. At any rate, they're both open, and oh, that's very fine and good. But let's have a look at the front panel, because we've taken care of the voice architecture. These both had voice issues, and not anymore, which is really nice. They both sound really good. Now, you may be asking, whatever could he possibly be doing with two Junos? Well, let's just say I have a soft spot for Junos. I wanted to get these back into mint condition. And it turned out that owing to the reconditioning of chips that I'm doing on elsewhere, I thought it would make sense to actually have another source of spare parts or whatever, but as it turned out I was able to fix up both of them. Now, okay, so what's really missing here? These tact switches are all good. I've noticed on this one, actually, this one's actually pretty nice. The lower one has some tact switch issues, unfortunately. But this one does not, as you can see. Did I say it does not? That looks a little bit bulky there. Anyway, you can usually when a tact switch gets like that, it's because it's dirty, not because it's broken. And you can generally clean them. But let's have a look over here. When I bought this one of the things the guy said was, well, you can use a toothpick to edit these two. See, so these two faders here are missing. They're missing the metal shaft. Well, that's less than ideal. So that's got to be fixed. These two have to be fixed. And then down here, I actually have, well, this one's missing a cap. But aside from that, these seem to be okay. These are a little bit scratchy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of these and give them a once over and just see if I can identify any troublesome sliders on both of these units. And we've got some sliders down here, of course. And then, of course, we've got these pots that are both, these are analog pots. As you can see, they got their caps. Now, what are we going to do? How are we going to replace these or whatever? Well, there's a company on eBay. You go on eBay and you'll find them, and they've got the solution. These guys are called Technology Transplant, and here's the website. Well, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? technologytransplant.com. Now, I ordered this from them on eBay, and it's kind of like the big Fix Your Juno kit, and That was pretty happening, actually. Let's have a look inside. What do we got? What do we get here in this package? That's a good question. That's actually a nice little assortment. I forget how much this cost me because I bought it quite a few months ago, but I think it was like $100, probably less. But it was a full-featured thing. And once again, I've got my good hand holding the camera, so my left hand is having to do all this extra work, and it's not particularly dexterous to begin with, and now it's actually okay. Enough excuses. What do we got here? Well, here's what you have. First of all, we have replacement sliders, and these are guaranteed to work in the Juno. They're identical, and there are enough of these guys in this kit to actually redo an entire Juno. Pretty nice, huh? But wait, that's not all. You also get in your kit a complete set of caps, and the caps, and even a replacement replacement pair of volume knobs as well. Isn't that sweet? That's beautiful. These guys are really happening. And not to be outdone by that, they include some nuts, some bolts here, and these are all the actual sizes and types used inside the Juno chassis, so that's good just for some extras. And then this was a special bonus that I'm particularly happy they threw in. This is a replacement volume pot. So if you've got a scratchy volume pot on your Juno, you can fix that. And now look at this. They included 3 tact switches. These are replacement tact switches for, these guys here. So, if we have any of these that are being sticky and cleaning them doesn't help, there you go. Here are the replacements. So, rather than take this kit and use it to completely redo a Juno wholesale, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these 2 Junos, and I'm going to, any time I see a fader that is worthy of replacement, I'll flag that one for replacement, and we will replace those. So obviously the broken ones will get replaced. As far as the button caps are concerned, what I may do, I'm taking a look here. Realistically speaking, I guess ultimately I don't have enough original button caps for both of them, so what I'll probably end up doing is deploying the full set of replacement caps on one of these Junos, and then using the other button caps to populate the other. So that's the whole reconditioning of the exterior and the control panel that we're going to sort out. And as a bonus, when all is said and done, I'm going to keep one of these for my own uses, and the other one's going to go up on eBay. So odds are you may actually be somebody looking at the auction down the road, and you can actually see what was done to make this a great unit.